You ever meet the perfect somebody? That special someone. That person who gives you butterflies in your stomach. That person who you just can't stop thinking about. We all have. Actually, it happens every day. And we call that the lying phase. The introduction phase, where you meet somebody's representative. Now, as we were talking about before, you always meet the perfect person in the beginning.
Perfect. There is nothing wrong with that person. That person's always in a good mood.
Always.
They're always texting you, good morning, good night, I'm
Hey,
thinking about you, want to do something, want to hang out.
Always.
Always.
Every time. But people never tell you the truth in the beginning. You know, I would prefer if a woman be like, you know what? I'm gonna take all your money. Yeah, I'm gonna take all your money and you're gonna pay for it. Thank you. Alright, so I can know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah, and
you know,
if you
I
want
wanna
to
know.
get yourself into it. If not,
Yeah.
bye, Felicia.
People
Will never show you their true colors.
never, 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 never. Never, ever, ever, ever. You know why? Because you can get nobody just being who you are. You know, like if you ghetto, you can't get that perfect man by being ghetto. You gotta lie. You gotta lie. You gotta lie.
And you gotta cover up your lies with more lies.
Absolutely.
Why can't people just be themselves? And then you decide if you do like them or not. Why can the beginning of a relationship be like that all the time? Like
Yeah, that
the
lovey-dovey
middle,
phase.
maybe no end, you know, who knows. But then you see that person with no makeup and you're like,
Oh my gosh, you know. Well, here's the thing about it. See, I prefer a girl to have no makeup in the morning. Just so I know it's real. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a little crusty. I want to experience the funk out her breath.
you want to see
I
her
wanna-
ashiness,
I want to see her ashiness.
her dry spit on her lips.
I want to see that. Real girls, hey, they fart from time to time.
I do.
She farted earlier today. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it, but yeah, it was kind of trifling. And then the baby girl, baby girl farted. She's so pretty and cute. And baby girl is farting. I'm like, no, not my
And then
baby
you
girl.
wonder
Not my
why.
baby girl. Not my job.
I like this.
Why?
Oh.
How can something so tiny and cute make something so disgusting
I
and
know.
fun? Or like,
Okay.
when is texting too much? When do
Oh,
you realize that you're a bugaboo? I don't like to text people a lot. Sometimes I take an hour or two to text back. I forget. I'm not on my phone all the time, or maybe I am, but I'm on Facebook, and then a text might come in and I forget to check it or whatever. Don't be a bugaboo.
See,
Like,
you gotta find a balance though. There's a balance.
You
You know
don't
what I'm
have
saying?
to text every 5 minutes. What you doing? What are you up to?
Yeah.
Who you with? The same person that I was with 10 seconds ago. Nothing's changed.
Yeah. See, I have this built-in thirst meter that a lot of men may not have, okay? Basically, there's a silent alarm that goes off in my head when I'm texting too much or when I'm calling too much. But typically, that's a young guy thing, you know what I'm saying? Like a young guy that's new to the game, he's going to text it like,
Or
hey,
like
baby,
a young guy that has no game.
no game.
He's
that
trying to
has
get
all
some
time.
game. He's trying to get some players in his team.
Something like that. Yeah, you know, like, and I've been to that mode, but honestly, you have to have some type of mystery to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have something that a girl would want to see, keep seeing. You gotta hook them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them like something that like.
They want to keep coming back for. Something that they want to keep coming back for.
Like a drug dealer. It's all about the comeback.
Like crack.
It's all about the comeback.
You want to get them hooked on your crack.
No, not the cocaine, the heroin. You ever notice like old cats? They never say heroin. It's always heroin. Heroin.
I don't know any heroin.
Yeah, no, we don't know that, and neither do we advocate or promote the
The
usage
usage
of
of
drugs, unless it's prescription. That's prescription. But I mean, all we're trying to say is, no, actually, there's a solution, because you will never meet what a person truly is in the very beginning of a relationship. Okay?
But you know what it is too though sometimes? It's not that you're a bad person, but sometimes that other person does things to you know, just like a person can bring out the good in another person, just as well you can bring out the bad in a person.
So
Maybe this person was never in a bad mood until you started doing little things to piss them off, and then a bad person comes out.
Yeah.
You know, nothing can be 100%.
You know, sometimes
Perfect.
like two good people can just be bad for each other. Bad for each other,
Toxic.
like poison. They may be better suited for somebody else in a different relationship.
But it's like, how
the
do you know that? How do you know that if you're already falling for someone?
Yeah.
If you already have feelings that are there.
Yeah. That's why you gotta see past that shit. You gotta see past feelings and emotions and look at a relationship for what it is.
And it sounds good. You want to believe it.
Yeah.
But as time goes by, you're just wasting your time.
Oh, this is just game, P. It's a game. Hey, game. This is what men do. Sorry, fellas, but this is what we do sometimes.
Tell us.
Game is pretty much telling a girl whatever she wants to hear. I'm gonna say it again. Game is telling a woman whatever she wants to hear. Okay? That's why in the beginning of a relationship, women never, ever tell a man what you are looking for. Why is that, Brandon? I'm gonna tell you why. Because that gives a man a blueprint to get you. Oh, I like a funny guy. I like a guy who's hardworking, that's spiritual, and goes to church. Guess what? I'm gonna be working my ass off.
And you're gonna be going to church.
Going to church. I've never been to church, but I'm gonna start going to church. Whatever it takes. Cause you see, men are like hunters. We're like hunters, you know what I'm saying? And how do you hunt? But
So
you don't know how to
then,
catch.
what
It's like I know what your
happens
prey like.
after you already, you know, became the
Sorry.
person that she wanted?
That
What happens after you get what you were hunting for, basically? On to the next one.
no, it's like this. It's like fishing. Some men fish for sport, okay? And what I mean by that is this. You go ahead and catch the big one. And sometimes the bad chick, the fine chick's the big one. Oh, look at that. And they hold up, you know, that fish. They take a picture with it. And what they do? Throw it into the water. I'm about to fish again. I'm about to fish again. But some men fish to survive, okay? They find that fish. They find the right one. I'm going to take this home with me. I'm gonna use it as my nourishment, my nutrition. All right. So you gotta. It's a duty of the woman to decide what type of man she has. Does she have a man that's fishing for sport, or she has a man that's fishing to survive? You know.
Sometimes also, just like you guys, if, you know, you're not looking for a relationship. We're not looking for a relationship. We just like to have that male, you know, company that you can talk
That
to,
companionship.
that you know,
Companionship.
yeah, companionship. I mean, that listens, that you know, I can hang out with you, have a couple drinks, nothing has to happen. We both go, you know, separate ways, and I would love to have that. But sometimes you can't have that because the guy gets attached to you, or then they want to move on to the next level, you know.
Yeah, true. I really cut that.
Brandon Cartwright, what are you doing?
Making a video. Leave me alone.
Wait, what? Let's make this quick.
Yo, what is good? This is your man, Mr. Cartwright. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe by hitting the button over here. That way you can get updated with all the different videos I do upload on a weekly basis. Follow me on Instagram, one Mr. Cartwright. Follow me on Twitter, one Mr. Cartwright. Follow me on my Tumblr, www.mrcartwright.com. And lastly, hit me up on Facebook, the number 1 Mr. Cartwright. Thank you for checking me out. Ah!